What's up, guys? What's going on? Mr. O here. So welcome back to Youth Matters, and today we're diving into part 2 about how to set goals effectively. And without further ado, let's have it.
3-day fast, I'm static shocked. On God, mothers. Why these demons hiding? Arm of God be sharpened. Let the gang stay shining.
All right, that leads me to my next point. Point number 4: who do you share your vision with? Who are you sharing your goals with? One mistake that people tend to make in just pure excitement and haste, that they've got a wonderful thing they want to do and they tell everybody about it. Guess what? I'm about to do this year. Guess what? This year I'm about to do X, Y, Z. How about you? Wrong. Stop that. There's something that Paul said, Apostle Paul. He said that when he got a particular vision, he didn't tell nobody about it. And this is when he received a vision that he was about to preach to everybody that was a non-Jew. He said he didn't tell anybody about it. He kept it to himself. And why is that? I'm gonna tell you why. So let's bring it back to this modern day and age. Why you shouldn't share your plans just with everybody or anybody. Because there's some people in this world, they are going to discourage you. Once they find out the plans that you have or the things that you're planning to do, there's people that are going to tell you, my aunt tried that 2 years ago, it didn't quite work out. Oh, yeah, it could work, but 9 out of 10 times it doesn't tend to go too successful, or not too sure about it. Perhaps you should think about it very carefully. Are you sure you can do that? There's a lot of people that are going to discourage you, especially when some of them might be envious. Let's be real, some of them might be jealous of you. So it's very important that when you have a plan, when you have goals, you don't share them out just with any person. Some things learn to keep to yourself and learn to grow that plan within yourself. Why? Because not everybody out there shares the same passion, not everybody out there shares the same vision as you, and there's people out there that are going to make you feel you cannot do it. So some of you in the past, you've left your goals beside because someone has come along and told you you're not able to do it. Make sure in this year, 2020, you're careful about who you share your goals and visions with. All right, then, so that leads me to my next point, and that is sharing your goals with effective people. So one person or set of people that you should share your goals with is a mentor or mentors. Why should you do that? As I explained in one of my previous videos, mentors are so effective because they can actually help us avoid a lot of pitfalls and mistakes that they've already made. So they've made it for our own benefit, so we don't actually do the same things and we don't actually make the same mistakes. So share your goals and plans with a mentor. Sit down with them and let them know, I'm planning to do X, Y, Z. Why? Because that brings guidance and direction. And once you have that, you're less likely to experience failure and frustration. So make sure you're sharing it with a mentor. And as I said, choosing a mentor, choose somebody that's mature. Choose somebody that is walking the walk that you also want to walk. Right? All right, leads me to my next point, and this is about reviews. Reviews are so important, and I think it's effective that every three months, every quarter of the year, that you sit down with your mentor and the close people around you, your team members, your teammates, and you begin to discuss, okay, where are we actually going? For example, there could be somebody that's watching this and you're planning to go to a certain college this year, or university for those that live in London, and you know that you've got to achieve some certain grades to actually get there. So sit down every quarter, for example. That probably wouldn't work for a quarter. Probably might need to do that every month, especially if you're thinking of going to uni. Perhaps you need to sit down every month at the end of each month and begin to record and see, where exactly am I going? Am I actually on track? And sit with your mentor and begin to discuss, because that gives you an audit trail. It will give you the opportunity to see where you're going wrong and what you need to do to rectify those mistakes. And in doing that, you begin to realize you're a step closer to achieving those goals. So always make sure that you have a time for review. One of the worst things that you can do is just go full steam ahead and not even have an idea of how you're doing. Assess your performance. There's something that a lot of people in the gym actually do. There's some people, before I used to see them, they'll be taking notes, scribbling. I think, oh, what's this person doing? And I began to understand after some time that they're taking notes, and the notes they're taking down, they're recording their progress in the gym. So let's say in week 1, I was able to lift 15 kg. I write that down. Next week, I'm able to do 20 kg, I write that down. 25 kg, I write that down. So if a week comes and I'm thinking to drop back to 15, hey, I'll go back to my notes and I say, no, I'm doing a process of review. I did 15 kg 2 months ago. So I know that I'm way past that level. I'm actually taking a step back rather than taking a step forward. So review your progress. Why? Because that helps us constantly press forward towards achieving our goals in this 2020. I think I'm doing well so far. Yeah. All right. Those are all my points done, but I'm gonna give a little bonus, and this is just a little encouragement about goal setting. Sometimes it's easy to get so excited in setting goals that we wanna do so many wild things, wondrous things. On this 2020, we have so many, I'm gonna say it plainly, unrealistic plans. For example, somebody doesn't have a penny to their name and they believe by the end of the year, I'm gonna be a big. So what am I trying to say? You have to be realistic in setting goals. Goals are supposed to be challenging, but not unrealistic. When they're unrealistic, we end up getting disappointed. Then we start saying that setting goals is a myth. I'm not gonna bother anymore. Then we quit, and then we go into a shell, then fall into different states of mind. And we don't really wanna get into that. So make sure when you are setting goals, they're not easy, they are challenging, but not unattainable, not impossible, things that are not outrageous. One of the things I like to say to all my YBs out there, don't grow with that mentality in Christ and just have this thinking that, you know what, I'm just gonna do the best things in life without effective planning. Just because we are Christians, it doesn't mean that we have to ignore principles. So I hope that was good. I hope you actually enjoyed that video. This has been a tough one for me, and you might see some of them in the bloopers, but it's all good. So if you have any comments to actually put below, please put your comments down below. If you agree with what I said, if you disagree, if you think I've missed something out, if you think I could actually expand more on a couple more points, please let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and stay tuned for my next video. Peace. At college, to go to a certain career path afterwards, every 3 months, sit down and think, okay, what grades have I got in place? Let me start that again with wow. God bless my wife. That was tough, wasn't it, man? YouTube's not easy, man. I'm tired. I want to go to bed.
Bible on me, hop out the ride, slap it, ching ching man up broad day. Active, fours up in the field. It was Lenz who scored that hat trick. Matrick got the assist, that's tactics. Was a penalty, but Christ catched it. G4G, no need for no bally, no dilly.